Turning now to the coronavirus and a fight that could be decided by the highest court in the land. The latest scuffle between Kentucky's governor and the attorney general over religious schools and the governor's power to close them. Here's Brad Underwood.
This letter went out to parents today from the Diocese of Covington. It says students aren't allowed to come back this week like previously expected. The letter goes on to highlight the great work schools are doing in following protocols. It also expresses sadness that children will be missing out on Advent traditions like Mass and receiving penance.
When you tell folks who send their kids to religious affiliated schools, which is an act of worship within itself, that they cannot go to school, it infringes upon the First Amendment rights.
Kentucky Attorney General Daniel Cameron went on Fox and Friends to discuss his next move, taking the fight to the U.S. Supreme Court. Over the weekend, the Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals upheld a previous ruling on Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear's executive order to keep all schools closed. Tonight, Cameron tweeted the emergency application to the Supreme Court is now filed.
We've had over 1,500 parents join us in this litigation. We've had over almost 10 schools, Christian-affiliated schools, join us in this litigation as well.
Beshear talked about the rising cases again today during his briefing.
This last week was our second highest week ever, but I'm going to tell you it would have been our highest week, but for what is almost a 4-day weekend where we see less people being tested.
Even though students aren't at school, the Diocese of Covington is asking parents to report any children who test positive. Brad Underwood, Local 12 News.
Now, Governor Beshear's order required all high schools to remain virtual until January. Elementary schools can reopen next week if they are not in a red county. But as you can see, all but 5 of Kentucky's 120 counties are currently red.